Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something I think we all kind of grapple with, stepping outside that comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the feeling, that little nudge to try something new, maybe change something, but then you just hesitate. Maybe you tell yourself you're waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, that perfect time.
Exactly. Well, we've got some pretty powerful, direct words here today that really challenge that whole idea of waiting.
They really do.
So our mission in this deep dive is basically to get to the heart of this message and, see how it actually applies to you, the listener.
And what's fascinating right off the bat is this core idea that, well, the perfect future moment we sort of imagine for making big changes, it doesn't exist.
Right.
Our source hits pretty hard with this tomorrow never comes idea.
Yeah.
You think about the psychology. It's like really easy to fall for that present bias, right? Overvaluing immediate comfort
Comfort now.
at the expense of, well, future well-being. We keep telling ourselves, oh, I'll start someday. But that someday just keeps getting pushed further and further away.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And this source, it doesn't really mince words about what happens while we're stuck in that holding pattern.
No, it's quite blunt.
It argues that our comfort zone, it isn't the safe little bubble we imagine. It's actually more like the source basically calls it a trap.
A trap, yeah. That's a strong word.
It is, because while you're staying put, life and opportunities, they keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You might end up just watching others live the kind of life you actually want while you're stuck on the sidelines. It's kind of a jarring thought, isn't it?
It really is. And it brings up a critical point about personal responsibility. Agency.
Totally.
The material we're looking at is really emphatic. No external force is going to magically make change happen for you.
Nope. No magic wand.
Exactly. There's no perfect scenario that's just going to appear out of thin air. That drive, that push to break free, to get beyond those comfortable limits, it has to come from you. It's about recognizing your own power, your own agency in shaping what happens next.
Absolutely. And that leads right into this really stark choice that's presented. Pride versus regret.
Yeah, that's the core conflict.
This message lays it out very, very clearly. It asks you to imagine yourself, say, 5 years from now. Are you going to look back with pride at the chances you took, maybe the fears you faced down?
Right.
Or will there be that, that awful pang of regret for the opportunities you just let slip by simply because you didn't act, didn't take the leap? It's a tough question to face directly.
It is, but the power is in that directness, I think.
Yeah.
By framing it as this kind of binary choice, pride or regret, it forces you to really visualize your future self.
Right, to actually picture it.
What resonates more when you genuinely picture your life in 5 years? Is it that sense of accomplishment, for having dared to step into the unknown? Or is it that kind of lingering disappointment for staying stagnant?
Yeah.
And this isn't really about immediate thrills or anything. It's about the long-term story of your life.
So the takeaway here feels pretty urgent. This isn't just a gentle suggestion, is it? It feels more like a firm nudge.
Definitely a nudge. Maybe even a shove for some people.
Yeah, that comfort zone, while it feels good, in the short term, it can actually be a major roadblock to the life you truly desire. The future isn't some ideal, distant point where everything just magically falls into place.
No, it's being built right now.
It's being actively shaped by the choices, or maybe more importantly, the lack of choices that you're making right now, today.
Precisely. And ultimately, I think this deep dive really highlights a fundamental truth. Your current inaction, your staying comfortable, it directly contributes to potential future regret. Stepping through those feelings of discomfort, yeah, it's challenging, but it's presented here as the essential path toward a future you can actually look back on with genuine satisfaction, not regret.
Okay, so maybe as a final thought for everyone listening, as you go about your day today, just think about this.
Yeah.
What's one small action, however tiny it feels, that you could take today that just pushes you, even slightly, beyond what feels comfortable?
Just one small thing.
Yeah, and then maybe consider how that single step, if you keep taking little steps, might compound over time. It's definitely worth pondering what kind of future you're actually building with the choices you make today.